Namaste, beautiful friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Spiritual Wellness, a channel dedicated to uplifting and enhancing your spiritual well-being. Welcome to my channel. I am Elle. I am an intuitive card reader, and sometimes during these readings, my clairs get activated, and once in a while, we get a message from across the veil. So we're going to talk about the astrology so that we can get a heads up about what energies we may be experiencing. And then I cleanse and clear the space, and then I pull a tarot reading to give us some details and some guidance on how best to navigate these energies so that we can respond instead of react to create and manifest more positive outcomes for ourselves and those around us. So let's get started with the astrology for February 18th. So a couple of aspects, actually three, that I want to discuss, and then I'm just going to do a very quick, this is what's going on in the energies. First of all, the sun is moving into Pisces today. So we are coming up on a new moon in Pisces, and we will have like 6 major energies in Pisces. A lot of water energy. There's a lot of water energy in the astrology. So this could be a really emotional time or an emotional cleansing time. So the other aspect is the moon in Scorpio is trining Mercury in Pisces. And then last aspect of the energy for today is Saturn is leaving its shadow. So we are now in this energy, and the way I'm going to describe it is it's kind of like this subtle understanding, and there's an energy of moving forward and being able to embrace what we know. That's kind of how I'm getting it. Communication is going to be somewhat muted, but it's not going to be absent. It's almost as like there's this telepathic empathy. There's a telepathic empathy. And that's all I'm really going to say about the astrology, because I think we're going to get some detail in the tarot. So I'm going to cleanse and clear the space, and I'm going to pull a tarot reading to get the details for you. Lovely friends, beautiful souls, and just want to take a moment to thank you for your positive presence here, for all of the likes on my videos, your wonderful comments, and also your subscriptions. I appreciate each and every one of you who have subscribed to my channel, because it really helps to get these messages to others. And I actually find these messages helpful for myself, because it's so nice having that heads up, and then getting the phone call from people saying what is going on in the energies, and then I can say, well, I pulled a reading on that today, so check out that reading. But I love having the heads up so that I can respond. And I'll just say, yesterday had a little incident, but it wasn't major, but because I knew that was going to happen, it was just like, okay, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut until I feel the shift. And when I felt the energy shift, I was okay. But because I knew, I didn't get into an abrasive disagreement or make a reaction that I regretted. So just saying, they do help. It helps to have the heads up. All right, this is a card that's speaking to me. The sun. Keep your face to the sun and you will never see the shadows. How appropriate for today. The sun moving into Pisces and Saturn leaving its shadow. Yay, that is absolutely perfect for today's energy. Love it. All right. Keep your face to the sun. Keep looking forward, because the movement's going to shift. All right. That was the Tune Into the Magic Oracle. This is the Soul's Journey Lesson Cards by James Van Praagh. Let's see what comes through. Gratitude. Now, we saw this card yesterday. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities it presents. Everything's an opportunity. And envy. Dawn. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Okay, so this alludes to the fact that there may be some challenges in these aspects in today's energy. No problem. The best advice I could give at this point is just to feel your way through. There's that telepathic empathy. So you are probably going to intuit what others are feeling or thinking, and you don't necessarily have to hear it. You'll get confirmation of it at some point, but it's almost like you just kind of know. You have that knowing. Listen to that knowing. If you feel someone is agitated, but they're smiling and saying, oh no, I'm fine, don't push it. So let's get into the Totally Zenned Out Journey Tarot. There's the Temperance card. That's Sagittarius energy. That's about Jupiter. It's patience, neutrality. 9 of Cups. It's Pisces energy. How perfect. Now, Sagittarius energy, I think, is the most easygoing of the fire signs. So it's kind of like just be in this balance energy, this temperance. Have patience. But to me, temperance isn't a very loud card. It's more of that subtle softness. So that might be the energy that you want to be in today. We have this 10 of Pentacles, which is Virgo energy. We also have the Judgment card. That's interesting. That's a Leo energy with Pluto. The Judgment is kind of that closure. It's like the karmic debt is paid. Okay, this came out in the 10 of Wands, came out in the challenge position. So this may be your challenge today. 10 of Wands, that is more Sagittarius energy. So we have Sagittarius energy. So look and see where you have Sagittarius in your chart. But we have 2 major arcana. We have Temperance and the Judgment. Temperance to me is that soft, subtle energy. It's a Sagittarius fire sign energy. However, then we have this Judgment card. This to me is another fire sign. It's all about Pluto, and it is, to me, the Judgment is you've learned the lesson and now you're integrating it. But the lesson may be just keep looking up. Just keep looking up. Even though you have some challenges here, don't let them stop your progress. We have the 9 of Cups here and the 10 of Pentacles. To me, this is give gratitude for the things that you have. Show appreciation. Be in that energy of gratitude and this temperance energy. Kind of this, I just really feel like it's kind of like you're holding the positive energy, the positive aspects, the positive items in your life, in your hand, and you're just looking at them with love and with grace and saying, thank you, benevolent being, for bestowing these on me. And I feel like that's what this energy is. And I feel like it's kind of because we've gotten to a point where we realize that being gratitude and giving grace are far better responses than reacting to somebody else's, manifestations and saying, well, but that's what I really wanted. Now with this 10 of Wands here in the challenge position, it feels like there's something that you're not just quite getting right yet. And I feel like that is the way it's still a reaction instead of a response. And it could be some envy. We have gratitude and envy, almost opposite energies here. Instead of being, grateful for what you have, you're envious of somebody else's thing. that might be a challenge for you. Like, why did they get the promotion when I earned it? I worked so hard for it. Instead of saying, wow, I'm really grateful I have this really good paying job with all these benefits, and it's, you know, it's not a really problematic job, and I've really gotten used to the workload, and I've really gotten used to the organizational structure with that Saturn energy coming out of shadow. It's almost like now it starts to feel good. What's not feeling good to you? Let's see. Oh, there's the Three of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so it feels like somebody is... Okay, so there's some ineffectiveness here, and it's like the inability to take a step forward because maybe you don't feel confident, or maybe you don't want to put yourself out there. With this Leo energy, I would feel like you're ready to shine and put yourself out there, but what's holding you back? There's something here holding you back. So the Three of Swords energy, that's Libra energy. King of Wands is Aries energy, and the Two of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. So just feel those energies, and how are they manifesting for you? Are you seeing the benefit of this opportunity, or are you seeing it as a challenge? But I feel like this King of Wands knows how to deal with this situation, but I feel like there's like a lapsing back energy into a reactive state with this Three of Wands. Let's go with the promotion thing. Somebody got a promotion that you thought that you deserved more than them. So we have a little bit of this envy here, and it's hurtful. It has that, you know, that denial of your opportunity was hurtful. How did you handle that? You know, how did you handle it? Did you handle it with grace? Did you handle it with gratitude? You don't always have to feel loving and benevolent about everything in your life, but how did you handle it? How did you manifest a response or a reaction? Did you overreact and it created an issue? Or did you say, you know what, maybe that wasn't the right job for me. Maybe there's a better job coming. You know, sometimes a denial means that there's actually something better coming in for you. And maybe having that gratitude of, well, you know, I have this job and I really like my job. I'm not quite sure I wanted all that supervisory responsibility. I'm really comfortable where I am. So you can see kind of the blessings of maybe why that job wasn't, the promotion wasn't the best for your highest and greatest good. But how are you looking at that? How are you manifesting your actions? Are you responding or reacting? Here we have the Page of Wands. More Aries energy. Yeah, and we saw this card yesterday. Here we have the King of Swords, and that is more Libra energy. So with this Page of Wands we saw yesterday in yesterday's reading, I'll link it above here. That is, I gotta look at my timestamp so I know. Okay. That is a compromising of the root chakras, something about your safety and security. And then we have this King of Swords. Now, notice with this King of Swords, the sword is pointing down. He's not in that fight or flight mode. He's definitely just kind of taking things as they come. And even though there might be an activation of a little insecurity there, maybe you were counting on the higher paycheck. Goodness gracious. Oh, here we have the Queen of Swords. So more Libra energy. You may be dealing with a Libra. It could be a boss. Let me move this up a bit so you can see. So sorry. So you may be dealing with this Queen's got her sword up. So you may be dealing with a defensive feminine and kind of a laid back masculine. It just depends. We have two kings on the table. a page and a queen. And last card for this reading, another queen, Queen of Pentacles. All right, so there's lots of energies here. You have Capricorn, could be dealing with a Capricorn, could be dealing with a Libra, could be dealing with an Aries. So I feel like one of the messages here, and there's so many opportunities for the way this could play out for you, but one of the messages here is truly be grateful for what you have. I feel like the Queen of Swords can be a little reactive. I feel like the King of Wands has to temper their reaction and consciously manifest it as a response, because that's Aries energy. Aries is fiery, and that's fiery temper. So I really feel like the energy here is there's something that you're going to be denied, and it's a promotion. It could be an inheritance. It could be something you're attached to. But I feel like there's a competition energy here, that there's something you're competing for. Maybe you're bidding on something. Maybe you're trying to buy a house, and at the last minute and you think, okay, I've got this. You're about to sign the closing papers, and then somebody comes in and offers, you know, more money, and it gets yanked away from you. It's that kind of thing. It's like you feel like you have this opportunity, and then all of a sudden it gets pulled away. And how are you going to react or respond to that? And it just feels like there's some heat here, and then you have some water energy, and it almost feels as though you know what to do. You know what you need to do, but you're just wrestling with yourself to keep things under control and be in that response mode and go back to this gratitude, because this other part of you, this envy part, is linked to that ego energy, and that ego energy is like this judgment card. That's that Leo energy, and you really felt like this was your moment to have what you wanted to manifest, and then all of a sudden at the 11th hour it gets yanked out from under you, and then you get into this, you know, why didn't I deserve that? Why was that not meant for me? And then you step back and say, wait a minute, you know, I'm being denied something because something better is going to come in, and I'm grateful for that opportunity. Keep looking up. Here's the Sun card. Something better is coming in for you. So don't dawdle on this denial, because ultimately you're going to be grateful that you didn't get what you wanted. All right, bottom of the deck, Six of Swords. This is going to bring you peace. So think about that. Thank you so much for being here. That's all I have for the energy in this reading, but I hope it helps. Please leave me a comment if you feel like these daily astrological and tarot readings are helping guide you and create better outcomes for you, so that you can manifest the things that you truly desire that are meant for you. All right. I am Elle, wishing you well and hoping you have a wonderful day. Until next time I see you, namaste. Thank you so much for your likes, your subscribing to my channel, and your very kind comments. I hope you found this video helpful. Please check out my other videos for other messages that will help you enhance your spiritual well-being. I'm Elle, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you again. Until then, my dear friends, namaste.